6:20 this morning, in the primary election to replace retiring Senator Rob Portman is just 2 months away. But most Ohio voters, whether Democrat or Republican, are not sure who they want to replace him. This morning, NBC4, which is your local election headquarters, along with Emerson College and The Hill, are releasing the results of an exclusive statewide poll of Ohio voters. Kevin Freeman from our sister station in Cleveland breaks it all down.
The leading candidate in this race was Gibbons, followed by Mandel, and then Vance. Timken and Dolan rounded out those top five. But the important number is 39%. 39% of Republican primary voters are still undecided on the Republican Senate race.
A long list of Republicans are in line to replace outgoing U.S. Senator Rob Portman, but it appears Republican voters are not clear on who they want that to be. Isabel Holloway, Assistant Director of Emerson College Polling, says Portman's endorsement of Jane Timken did not make a difference.
When asked about the impact of Portman's endorsement, 38% of voters said that endorsement was actually more likely to make them less likely to vote for Timken than it would be to make them in favor of Timken. A plurality of voters were also said that it made no difference, and only 18% said that endorsement made them more likely to vote for Timken.
On the Democratic side, current U.S. Congressman Tim Ryan gets the nod from Ohio Democrats, but still more than half of Ohioans say they are undecided.
The majority of voters were undecided on the Democratic side, which is slightly higher than on the Republican side. Within that Democratic primary, it seems that of voters who have made up their mind, Tim Ryan, U.S. Representative, is leading. However, there's lots of room for movement between now and May, as that majority is still undecided.
The polling results are brought to you by The Hill, Emerson College, and your local election headquarters.
You can make the case that Ryan would have a little bit more statewide name recognition, but nobody on the Democratic side has the kind of name recognition that that a sitting or outgoing governor is going to have.
Justin Buechler, associate professor at Case Western Reserve University in Cleveland, says on the Republican side, Senator Portman's endorsement of Jane Timken does not make much of a difference either.
It's not that Portman's endorsement is necessarily weak, because I don't think endorsements really do much of anything in this context. And voters can't really tell you what effect an endorsement will have, even if they believe that endorsements are influential or not.
But there is one endorsement that Isabel Holloway from Emerson College believes could make or break the Republican primary race.
A majority of Republican primary voters said that a Trump endorsement makes them more likely to support a candidate. If Trump decides to get involved in that race before primary day, it'll be interesting to see in our follow-up poll if that support translates into an increased support in that Republican primary.